Hi there, welcome along to another video from Push Don't Pull Rowing. This is a guided indoor rowing class. And today we'll be doing a 4-minute warm-up followed by 10 1-minute efforts at 20 strokes a minute and then 30 seconds off. You're going to be doing that at your 2k pace plus 12 seconds. If you don't know about how to work out your 2k pace, then it will be in the comment section of this clip, it will be on the website, and I'll do a video. Okay, so as far as setting up your machine, don't worry about the monitor. All you have to do is turn it on and then press the Just Row button. Press the very bottom of 5 buttons and that will then give you the screen that you want to see. And then press Change Units until you see /500 meters in the middle line. Your strokes per minute is bottom left and your time is at the top. As for the rest of the machine, make sure that your foot plate is set so that the strap covers your bottom lace on your shoe. That means you may have to raise or lower it, but make sure you're comfortable. The lever on the side of the machine, please don't just set it up at 10. Unless you've got a filthy machine, that's going to be way too tough to pull. On a clean machine, around about 6 is where it should be set. You're going to vary, everybody varies, but this is a good place to start. This is all based on something called drag factor. If you don't know about drag factor, I've got a link in the description for this video where you can read more about it. Okay, so let's get into a 4-minute warm-up. Strap in. Look at the numbers at the top of the screen. You don't have to worry about anything on your monitor, just look at the numbers at the top of the screen. Here we go, 4-minute warm-up. Now this is a warm-up. Some of you may just have got back from work. Some of you may have had a hard day looking after the kids. Some of you might just have been lucky enough to sit and have coffee all day, watch television, a relaxing time. By the way, you need to tell your body that it's about to do some effort. So some nice easy rowing. I'm currently just going at just over 20 strokes a minute. And I'm actually 2:05 on the split screen per 500 meters, so nice and slow for me. This gives a chance to think about technique. Most important things being you drive with the legs. Okay? This is why I'm called Push Don't Pull. Your pull takes care of itself. Everybody knows you pull in rowing. But a lot of people don't consider that actually 60% of your power comes from your leg drive, okay? So it's 60% legs, 30% back, 10% arms, which is quite alien to people. You use your back by swinging from a 1 o'clock position into 11 o'clock position. You do that after the leg drive, not at the same time. It's a tough thing for people to get. I spend most of my time trying to get that right. I spend most of my time failing. And then the last thing to think is your arms. As you drive with your legs, you want straight arms, straight, and only once you've done your leg drive and your backswing, you pull in your arms. And then on the recovery, you want your hands away to cross your knees before your knees bend. This helps with setting your back up in the 1 o'clock position. 2.5 minutes gone in the warm-up. Your heart should be beating a little faster. Maybe a bit of a sweat glow going on. Breathing a little heavier maybe. Once again, you'll find I get out of breath quite quickly because I won't shut up. I feel the constant need to talk to you. The random need to try and be funny. I'll be being a dad for you. But think about your technique, okay? Get into the front, shins vertical, drive with your legs, hands away. Shins vertical, drive the legs, arms away. Straight arms. Try and keep relaxed shoulders. If you've got a death grip, the power transfer doesn't work. The point is, if you want the power from your leg drive to transfer into the handle, you're not pulling until the end of the stroke. Push, don't pull, folks. Okay, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Get yourself a drink. Today's session will be 10 times 1 minute on and 30 seconds off. This will be done at 20 strokes a minute at your 2K time plus 12. Make sure to check out my video about working out your 2K time if you're unsure. If you don't know your 2K time, around about 80 to 90% of power going into the system. As you get through the 10, you want to really be ending your last one at 100%. For those of you rowing at 2K plus 12, try and get faster as the intervals go on, okay? So 2K plus 12, 20 strokes a minute, 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. Look at the counter at the top. I'll be calling out numbers anyway, but this is a real power through the legs, okay? This is one to think about your technique. Okay, if we're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. There we go, you should be going fine. Good thing about this one is it's one stroke every 3 seconds when you're doing 20 seconds. Nine strokes to go. Really think about that leg drive. That's us all done. Try and keep the same stroke rate as me. Frustratingly, the PM3 on this machine is a bit wobbly time-wise. Sometimes 1 second lasts 2 seconds. We're going back in time, folks. But keep up with me anyway. Even if we wobble between 20 and 21, if you keep with me, I'll give you a sense of rhythm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 8, 57, 54, 51. Really think about that leg drive. You've got enough time in here to really think about body positioning. Because effectively, I'm driving in 1 second, then spending 2 seconds on the recovery. So that gives you more than enough time to set your body up for the next drive. 3, 2, last stroke coming up, and 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, stop. Interval 2 done. You feeling you can go faster? If you think you're holding back here, this is a 20 strokes a minute workout you can push. Usually, a 20 strokes a minute workout, you want to be just thinking technique. Do it about 2K plus 18, but this one you're going for power. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, interval 3. Here we go. Okay, you should be feeling strong now. Let the power transfer from your legs into your arms. "30 seconds to go." "15 seconds to go." 2K plus 12, hope you're holding it. Last stroke, 3, 2, 1, done. It's all about control. Control of the stroke, it's a fluid motion. You're not jerking, even when you're doing a 1 second drive, 2 second return. It's about fluid drive, fluid return. You don't want to be dancing badly. You don't want to be punching the machine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, interval 4, and drive. 8. If you're really laying in the power here, you should be feeling it in your quads by now. Again, if you're feeling it too much in your arms, there's a good chance you're using your arms too much. It's all about legs. Straight arms, relaxed shoulders, let that power transfer through. Okay, 3 strokes to go. And 3 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. These should be flying by for you. If you get a moment one day, or even today, think about what your layback's like. You really don't want to be handle up and back right back, because it gets straight into your lower back. Just 11 o'clock, handle into your bra strap, sternum. It's a good way to start. See what your body feels. 3, 2, 1, interval 5. Can feel quite overwhelming, the amount of things you have to think about in order to get technique right. So sometimes it's worthwhile just picking one at a time. Just thinking, do I want to connect to the front properly? At the point you pick up the flywheel? Do I want to concentrate on vertical shins? Or the back positioning, or hands away. An interval session like this does give you a great opportunity to do that. Okay, last stroke. 3, 2, 1, done. 5 intervals in. We're halfway there. This is the Bon Jovi moment. We're halfway there. Not living on a prayer yet though, and that would be the dad joke. You don't get this humour from the proper coaches, do you? Don't go, don't go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, interval 6. Remember, 20 strokes a minute. 2K plus 12. If you haven't done a 2K test yet, it's hard to recommend a 2K test to be honest, but in terms of knowing your training loads, it's extremely helpful. But a proper 2K test is tough. Just search the internet for 2K test and you'll see horror stories and photos. But the point is, the 2K test doesn't last that long. Last stroke. Your 2K could be 5:40, it could be 10:40, but it's a proportion of how fit and fast you are. It's a really good indicator of what you're like. So if you're going flat out, it doesn't matter whether you're flat out 5:40 or flat out 10:40, you're flat out. As long as you give a 2K test 100%, your training numbers will be accurate. 3, 2, 1, interval 7. Right, so you should all be going that little bit faster than 2K plus 12 right now. Or if you started at just 80% of what you think your maximum power is, in order to see the same numbers on the screen, now you should be trying to increase those numbers by going harder. You've only got 3 intervals left after this, and I want you to really lay in some power, driving through the legs. Last stroke coming up. 3, 2, 1, 0. I hope this is working for you. This setup should be quite easy, whether you're listening to it on the phone or if you're watching on a computer in front of you. The numbers should help, even if you can't hear what I'm saying, which, to be fair, some of you might be like, I don't want to hear what you're saying anymore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interval 8. 3 to go. Now what I've just realised, I think my very first stroke in all of these, I'm completely going against my entire product ethos. I think my very first stroke, I'm yanking with my arms to get the flywheel started. Not much of a teacher, am I? Do as I say, not what I do, eh? And even someone who's never rowed before, if they can describe to you what you're supposed to do and you can do it, it doesn't matter what they're like. All that matters is what you're like. And last one. 3, 2, 1, 0. This is all about making you stronger, faster, fitter. We're in this to look good, for sure. I want to look good in the rowing machine. I want to lose some weight, put on some muscle. But ultimately, faster, fitter, stronger. That's why rowing's so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Almost forgot then. Almost did the pull with my arms. You shouldn't really be massively out of breath on this session. It's a muscle toll rather than a real heavy cardiovascular toll. I mean, you're allowed to be breathing hard because you're working hard, but you shouldn't be gasping for air unless you're trying to hold a conversation with an imaginary face on the internet. Last stroke coming up. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. One more interval to go, and then we really are done. I hope you've enjoyed this today. I'm having a lot of fun making them. Don't know if anyone's going to watch them, But if nothing else, it's proved to me I have neither a face nor a voice for TV or radio. But hopefully a few of these will stop you stagnating and thinking, what shall I do today? Call up one of these videos and row it. 3, 2, 1. Last one, okay? Maximum power. I'm gonna shut up. And try and see if I can get in decent power with decent technique. So I'm 2k plus 8 right now. And it all changes when I get the leg and back, right? Last stroke. And we're done. Thanks again for watching this video. If you want to know more about where this training plan came from, it was from Fitness Matters. Go to fmrowing.com. If you want to know more about push don't pull rowing, go to pdprowing.com. If you like Facebook, hunt out the Concept 2 Indoor Rowing Hub. It's a great social place to go, pick up tips on training and technique. And if you want to know anything about indoor rowing in general, go to indoorrowinginfo.com, where there's a race calendar, links to technique, links to training plans, kind of everything that you want to know about indoor rowing. Okay, thanks again, see you in the next video.